Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jai here, and making this video the same day I made the previous one because basically I want to get, berated by Jalter and Salter. What the hell? I also want to fight some whatever's after us. So let's get to thing that says great detective work. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's get this Ego Watch guy here to. Is it level 5? Yeah, ball level 5. So let's change his up to. Let's change it to Gramps there. And let's of course. Oh shoot! Oops, wrong team. It's okay. Yeah, it looks pretty good there. I'm gonna switch her out for Gramps. Switch this one out for the Caldale lunchtime. I was using this team to farm stuff in the event, so yeah, that's why it's like this. Looks good. So got an AoE caster, a good AoE caster. Got the chocolate bunny there. I also got my Merlin and Sunzon. So looks good. Looks good to me. Let's get to it. Section 11. Great detective work. Here we are. Now, to reestablish contact. Master, are you alright? You okay there? Master, thank goodness you're safe. I mean, I could tell you were okay because I was monitoring your status, but we haven't been able to contact you this whole time. Hey there, everyone in one piece? Wait, Sherlock Holmes? Ah, it really is you. Good to see you again, Miss Carolite. You too, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad you're in good... Wait, what are you doing there with Master? He rescued me. Is that so? How wonderful. Then you could have contacted us at any point until now, instead of showing up unannounced. So you were with a suspicious man all this time. I see. Well, let me to introduce myself once again. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm technically a caster, but I'm afraid I can't be of much help in battle. Please do forgive me. So you're dead weight, huh? Whatever. Anyway, thanks for saving your dumbass master. Now, get lost. I'm afraid I can't do that. Alright, Archer Shinjuku. I think it's time it came out now. Hi there, Holmes. It's been a while, hasn't it, old boy? Wonderful to see you again. Well, bye then. What do you think you're doing? Well, when you were taken, I had planned out what I thought to be the best course of action. But with the benefit of hindsight, I suppose it really was rather dangerous having me involved. I feel awful about it. You must have been very scared. I guess what I'm trying to say is, well, I'm sorry. Apologizing only goes so far. I suppose you're right. Very well then. Seeing as we're in Japan, I suppose I must atone with seppuku. It is, I hear, quite excruciating. What a funny criminal gentleman you are. Not to worry. It seems Miss Solaria has already forgiven you. She has? Well, more or less. Oh, thank you. You are too kind. He's right, Master. You are being too kind. The more you let this evil bastard get away with, the further he'll try to take things. Jealous? Green really isn't your color, you know. My, this little kitten certainly likes to mew. But she still needs to be housebroken. This kitty has claws, bitch, so watch out. Thanks for worrying about me, you two. I wasn't overly concerned. Huh? Worried? About what? At any rate, Archer Shinjuku, it seems your memory remains incomplete. Nonetheless, you must have some idea of who you are, and what you were, by now. Well, yes. Considering all these hints that have been dropped, and given how wary I am towards you, there's only one person in the world I could be. You're you're wary, Mr. Holmes? You don't mean you're... Please, refrain from saying anything further, Miss Carelight. Let's wait for him to say it of his own accord. Yes, well, as you have deduced, I do indeed know your true name, and I've already told Miss Lorio as well. At this point, she is just waiting for you to come clean and tell her yourself. I see. So you really know who I am? I do. Very well then, Solaria, Master. If you will forgive me my transgressions, I shall entrust you with my true name. Of course, there may not be much point now that Holmes has told you what it is, but no matter. After all, I'm told this ritual is still quite necessary. Alright then. My name is James Moriarty. I'm materialized here as a phantom spirit composite fusion. I wish to form a contract with you as your servant, that I may devote you to you my full power. Anyway, that's me, Moriarty. A pleasure to be here. Just when I thought he couldn't get any more suspicious. Master, you should banish him for good. Yeah, he reminds me of one of those cunning foxes that show up in morality tales. If only. He is far worse than any fox. He never risks his own life. He only makes plans, leaving the dirty work to his subordinates. What an absolutely despicable villain. That's right. Even in Dr. Watson's books, Moriarty was renowned for his villainy. And if the Reichenbach falls, he and Mr. Holmes faced off against one another directly, which ended with both plunging down the waterfall. Please, be careful, Master. Are you sure there are no waterfalls nearby? Pretty sure. It pains me to see you so wary of me, Mosh. That was just my impression of you from Dr. Watson's writings, so I do think you're, not too bad. Or at least, I think I do. Pay him no heed, Miss Carelight. He's only pretending to cry. You cad! Have you no mercy? For you, Moriarty, I will never show mercy when it comes to foiling your plans. Hold on. Eyes watering again. Well, can't blame you for that. Now then, I believe you have some information for us, Mr. Holmes. Yes, about destroying this planet. In brief, it is entirely possible. Wait, what? How can that actually be possible? Earth has a number of safety provisions in place. You can't possibly circumvent all of them. Right, you are. During the course of this planet's unbroken history, it has withstood numerous crises, barring the sudden appearance of alien visitors. It is extremely unlikely that those of us who were born here could manage to truly destroy it. Thus, in order to do so, one must completely overturn one's most basic preconceptions. In other words, with the Lion King entered to do into the Holy City, and what Edison attempted to accomplish using the Holy Grail's power, the Lion King and Edison? Aha! Now I see. So that's what foolish nonsense I'm up to. Just like me. I understand. I understand all too well what I'm thinking. Then how about letting the rest of us in on it? What did this Lion King and Edison person try to do? Well, the Lion King made his sacred lands into a tower, and planned easily to wipe out all of humanity save for a select few. However, even if he had succeeded in wiping them out, the incineration of humanity was happening at the time, so he expected that their salvation would soon be forthcoming. Damn it, Lord Tordia. It was a shallow, ill-conceived plan, but it is also the result of much agonizing. What an idiot! In that case, he should have let himself die along with everyone else. This is why I hate kings who charge ahead trying to solve everything by themselves. Of course, I hate kings who just roll over without putting up a fight even more. As for Mr. Edison, he didn't actually end up doing anything, but he did come up with an idea. He said that once we won the Holy Grail, he planned to cut America out of history altogether. So we have the Lion King, who was trying to save a handful of people, even amid the destruction of the outside world, and Edison tried to cut his country off from the outside world in order to preserve it for